Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I did my Lara Croft Tomb Raider hairstyle for one of my recent videos. One of you asked me on Twitter how I did this hairstyle. It is super easy, and I am not a hairstylist. I don't really know how to teach this stuff, but I think this video will be good for anyone who doesn't really know how to do stuff with their hair, because I don't either. So if I can do it, you can definitely do it, and I'm going to be very simple with it because that's how I always do my hair, very simply, nothing complicated. So let's get started. So in my opinion, if you're trying to emulate a character's hair or costume or makeup or whatever it is, usually you don't look already exactly like the character. For example, Lara Croft has black hair and it's super thick and really long. Also, let me just say, I have to apologize, I have never played the Tomb Raider video game. I know nothing about the video game character at all. What I do know is about the movie character Lara Croft. Angelina Jolie plays her, and I've seen those movies tons of times, but this is definitely inspired by the movie character, not the video game character. Like I said, she has super thick, long, dark hair. My hair is dark, but it's not that long and it's not that thick. So I'm just going to do a look that's inspired by her hairdo. It's not going to be exactly the same. And I honestly think that it'll turn out better that way if you kind of do like an inspiration of the spirit of the look, instead of try to do exactly what the look looks like unless you have the same hair. And usually I get a lot of compliments saying that I did a good job and that it looked like the Tomb Raider character, or I remind them of the Lara Croft character from the movies. And really, I don't think my exact hairdo is in any of the movies. I just kind of, I don't know, you'll see what I mean. I just drew some inspiration from the look. So here's how I do my hair. Of course, you'll have to make some modifications depending on whether you have dark hair or not, or how long your hair is, or thick, or whatever. But if you have hair similar to mine, this will work for you. But also, if you don't, you can use some of these tactics and then kind of take it from there and make it your own. So, number one, I noticed that she has extremely straight hair. So, I'm going to straighten my hair. I already have it half up, and I already sprayed some protectant spray onto it. I always do that. I don't have a particular brand that I love or anything. Just anything you can find, because especially if you use heat on your hair a lot, it does damage it, and I get compliments from my hairdresser all the time saying that my hair should be way more split than it is, because I blow dry it very often, but I always spray something on it. And I use like argan oil and stuff like that. So first I just straighten the bottom layer. Normally my hair is pretty curly, or at least very wavy, but it's already kind of straight because I blow dried it. So that's how I started, and this is after a few days, so it's like a little dirty, which makes it easier to work with. Alright, once I've done my first layer of hair, I'm going to take down the little bun on top and do the rest. If you have thicker hair than me, you might have several layers that you're straightening. But I just have two. And something you're really going to want to make sure you do is straighten the front of your hair. This part has to be super stick straight. I'm kind of going through it quickly right now because it was already blow dried and already a little straight, but normally I would take my time a little more. Alright, now that my hair is really straight, I'm going to do the braid. So in the movies, she has several different braided hairstyles. You can do any of them, and I think one of her most famous ones is a French braid, like a super long, low French braid. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I cannot French braid for the life of me. I can't do my own hair. I can't do anybody else's hair. I don't know if it has something to do with my dyslexia. I don't know. I could probably explain it to someone. I understand how you do it. I just cannot do it with my fingers. I can't make my hands do it in my own hair, so I'm not going to French braid today. I did notice that she has some like high ponytail hairstyles and braids and stuff like that, so I thought I definitely need to do a braid for it to be obvious that it's Lara Croft, but I also wanted to look sporty and functional kind of, so I wanted to do a high ponytail with slick back. She always has very tight hair, tight to her skull, and then I'm going to braid it from there. Normally I think what you would do if you knew how to do hair is you'd probably do your ponytail first and then braid it, but I actually do the opposite, and I don't know why, but I feel like it always comes out better when I do it like that. So first, this is going to be hard without an actual mirror, I'm using my computer screen, but first I braid my hair just in a low braid, like this, but I do it pretty tight. I try to do it in 3 pretty even sections, but my hair is cut in layers. Even my regular braiding skills aren't that good. So anyone out there should be able to do this as well. Okay. So I have my braid. And then I take a second hair tie. And then I do my ponytail from there. Then I want to make sure the rest of my hair is pinned back to my head. So I use a couple bobby pins. But before you do that, here is one of the most important parts. She has these strands of hair that hang down. It's kind of 90s looking, but I think it's pretty iconic and it'll make you more recognizable as Lara Croft if you can have these pieces hang down. So those are the pieces we made sure were super straight. And that's really it. My braid got a little messy when I took it through, so I might touch up some of the braid. I know this is kind of silly because it's extremely easy, but that's all there is to it really. And I feel like this works. Although it's not exactly her hairstyle, I think people will definitely know what character you are playing. And of course it helps to wear something black. I always wear a black t-shirt or a black tank top. Super simple, very fast. Could be a costume, or if you just like the hairstyle, I've noticed that it's pretty much the best, most practical hairstyle for long hair if you're running or working out or hiking. So I totally get why she rocks this hairstyle, especially if she's doing acrobatics and shooting guns and climbing ruins. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube if you have any requests for videos that you want me to do. If you do request any hair or makeup videos, I have to tell you that they will be very simple and unprofessional-like. So they're all going to be like this. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment with your request for next week's video. Also, before I forget, next week's video is going to be a question-answer video. If you have any questions for the tiny little house that me and my boyfriend live in, if you have any questions about that, let me know in the comments section below and we will be answering those questions next time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week.